The woman they tried to break, but couldn't. They said she was a criminal. They said she was dangerous. But what they didn't tell us is that Angela Davis didn't run from justice. She redefined it. Black history that makes you go, In this episode, we're exploring the story of Angela Yvonne Davis, a scholar, revolutionary, and truth teller who became the face of resistance in America during their most turbulent years, through some of the most turbulent years, and whose courage still echoes across classrooms and protests today. They told us Angela Davis was a fugitive, but what they didn't tell us is that she was also a professor of philosophy at UCLA, a student of Herbert Marcuse's, and a global symbol of intellectual rebellion. I don't think any of us would refute that. But her weapon wasn't violence. It was a vision. Here's what really happened. Born in Birmingham, Alabama in 1944, Angela grew up in a community nicknamed Dynamite Hill because of the bombing targeting black families who dared move into white neighborhoods. You know, this is a running theme throughout the history of the country, which is why it was hard to identify her lifespan as America's most turbulent times. But that environment shaped her. It shaped her understanding of both fear and freedom. By the late 1960s, she was teaching at UCLA when her radical politics and affiliation with the Communist Party made her a target. Governor Ronald Reagan personally tried to have her fired. Then in 1970, a courthouse shooting involving firearms linked her to it and turned her into one of the FBI's most wanted. She went underground, but she didn't run from the truth. When she was captured, she faced the death penalty. Her trial became a global movement. Students, activists, and artists from around the world rallied under the cry, "Free Angela Davis." After 16 months in jail, she was acquitted on all charges. And instead of disappearing, she came back stronger, teaching, organizing, and speaking on the intersections of race, class, gender, and incarceration. Angela Davis didn't just fight for herself. She fought for systems to change. She helped shape the early movement for prison abolition, arguing that mass incarceration is just modern slavery in disguise. She told the truth before it was popular and paid the price for her clarity. Why does this still matter today? Because Angela Davis reminds us that resistance is not rebellion, it's responsibility. She shows us that thinking critically is revolutionary, that liberation must include women, the poor, and the imprisoned. Her words still challenge us today. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things that I cannot accept. So what about you? What about you makes you uncomfortable enough to act? Angela Davis taught us courage doesn't mean fearlessness. It means standing up anyway. And we understand that 5 minutes a day keeps the miseducation away. So I want you to stay in this fight. I want you to stay curious. I want you to stay consistent and keep learning what they tried to bury. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to go deeper into the story of Angela Davis and others, click on the link to learn more about our Black History flashcards and our programs here at Urban Intellectuals. Let's start reclaiming our story one card at a time. Till next time, good people, my name is Freddie Taylor. I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Intellectuals. Love, peace, and power to the people.